As we said earlier, County must win and hope that Spennymoor can do them a favour as they take on league leaders Chorley this afternoon. The Hatters then line up with Ben Hinchliffe in goal. It's a back four of Adam Thomas playing at right back, Ash Palmer and Jamie Stott at centre halves, Scott Duxbury at left back. Paul Turnbull will play just in front of them with Elliot Osborne to his right and Sam Walker to his left, and Matty Warburton, 12 games without a goal, plays in the hole behind a front two of Frank Mulhern and Jake Kirby. An aggressive 4-4-2 formation from Jim Gannon today. Substitutes for County, goalkeeper Ian Ormson, but then it's a pretty aggressive bench. Sam Minihan, Jordan Keane, Darren Stevenson and Jason Gilchrist completing the subs for today's fixture. Will County be top of the table again by 5 o'clock tonight? Or will it be another case of heartbreak for the Hatters? We're underway at Edgeley Park. So Curzon Ashton playing the ball forward through Chris Rowney, the midfielder, former Oldham Athletic man. Wide on that left-hand side is Luke Wall. He's trying to keep it in play and he's worked the ball brilliantly through a tightest of gaps as the Hatters very hesitant at getting it clear. Jake Kirby caught in possession and a shot into the side netting from John McAtee, who's on loan from Shrewsbury. Still no goals in the North East. Spennymoor against Chorley. It's a corner to County. It's Turnbull to take. It'll be a right-footed in-swinger. Stop making the move to the far post. It's gone beyond into Palmer! Yes! Ash Palmer drills it into the top corner. The keeper got his hand to it, but it was too hot to keep out. County have made the breakthrough. Just 5.5 minutes on the clock. Ash Palmer, the goal scorer. County 1, Curzon 0, and Chorley will be feeling the pressure. County have scored.
Well, that's what we said, all the little chinks, everything's got to go our way. We've got to take an early lead, we've got to hope for a Spennymoor goal. We've done our bit. Now Stockport County look too hot to handle these first few minutes of the game. Every man sticking to his task, and now County are applying the pressure. County just moving the ball around now, just reaffirming their status in this game as the dominant team. Just everybody getting a touch again, getting the adrenaline back under control, because there's still a long way to go. You can't let it get to your heads, but my word, what an early goal does for you. It's positivity all around now, and the players just look so much more confident in running at Curzon Ashton.
Thomas on the front foot finds Mulhern. Mulhern down the inside right channel, challenged by the defender, but comes back out to Thomas, who crosses, laid off then by Walker. It's still loose inside the area. Kirby across the face of goal and just wide of the far post.
Yeah, not to try and break down other games too much, but one thing I was really impressed with when Spennymoor came here was the effectiveness of the wide players. Now County, I don't really think utilised.
Just a long clearance, by the way, from Mason, and with the wind at his back, it bounced on the edge of the County penalty area, and Hinchliffe backpedalling, he's had to tip that over the bar. County will build again from the back as he plays it to the goal scorer. Palmer squares it now for Stott on his final appearance for County. So loan is up after today's game. His long diagonal is too long. County win it back though. Thomas, Palmer, Thomas again on the right hand side. Mulhern comes short, Thomas still going, finds Mulhern now, lays it off to Warburton. Warburton, he's got 3 for company, but you wouldn't know it. He works the ball brilliantly to Kirby. Kirby down the inside right, crosses to Warburton! His first goal in 13 games, and that has exercised the demons. Matty Warburton doubles County's lead. 25 minutes gone. It's County 2, Curzon 0.
What a relief and a scream from Matty Warburton as he glances in at the near post and puts County 2 goals in front of Curzon Ashton. Like you say, John, he's exercised the demon there. It meant so much to him. He's just put his hands on his face and looked to the sky then to say it's over. He's finally got rid of that. He's back amongst the goals and just, exactly at the right time, moving forward, puts more pressure on Chorley, who I'm guessing round about now will hear that County have gone 2-0 up.
Calm the nerves even further. County with a cushion. We're in midway through the first half. The corner's loose inside the box. The shot from Ash Palmer, I think it may have struck the back of Jake Kirby, a combination of Kirby and Thornley inside the 6-yard box, and Ash Palmer again very close to scoring his second and County's third. And
that's Matty Warburton, there he is, and like you say, if County can get a third, we could have easily got a third from that corner then. If County can get another one now, That lets Chorley know that County are coming back and it's not over yet.
Duxbury's cross, it'll come through to Adam Thomas, who drives it over the bar. He had time to pick his spot. He looks disappointed with himself there. Senior to take, former FC United man. County hunting in packs to win it back, and the counter-attack is on for County. Mulhern plays it out to the left side of the box for Matty Warburton, who gets it onto his right foot. He can't shoot from there, but he's got a chance to find Turnbull into the path of Thomas. Thomas wide right now. Turnbull still in support. Turnbull will cross from the corner of the box, looking for the far post. The header into the area now for Mulhern, who'll tee it up for Walker to drive it. What a brave block that is by Chris Rowney. This is an in-swinging corner for County to defend. Into the flurry of bodies, and Ben Hinchliffe with a very good fist to get it clear. And now the counter-attack's on for the Hatters. It's 3v3 as County break. Matty Warburton leading the charge. Not the best of balls to Kirby, but Kirby stroked it back out to the other side for Osborne. Osborne taking on Senior. It's Osborne, and it's wide. It's Jamie Stott to take up a position here, though. To play it short to Walker to change the angle of attack. Walker into feet for Kirby. Kirby's got support from Duxbury. He'll cross first time. It's Mulhern, he's onside, there's no flag as he lays it off to the edge of the box for Turnbull! Saved by the legs of the goalkeeper. It's a good slave in the end by Cameron Mason. Turnbull denied, but County will come again. It's Osborne down the right-hand side of the penalty area, twisting and turning to get away from McJanet. There are 2 added minutes at the end of this first half. Warburton clips it into the box and it's cleared by the number 7, Lewis Wardle, up to halfway. The Hatters so unlucky not to be 3 in front. All we can pray for now is for Spennymoor to do the Hatters a huge, huge favour and dint the Chorley Express that has been riding high all season. They've not been outside the top 2 since the opening week of the campaign. Here's Duxbury down the left-hand side, taking on 2 defenders. He draws the challenge from Senior. It comes out to Sam Walker, though. Walker back to Duxbury. Duxbury holding off the challenge again, finding Elliot Osborne. It's a great turn from Osborne on the edge of the box. Was he tripped inside the area? The referee had a good look at it. Osborne went to ground. The referee shakes his head. He might have been better staying on his feet. Jim Gannon is agreeing with Elliot Osborne, though. He thinks it should have been a penalty.
I think Matty Warburton's just
showing. Turnbull, he's just taken that right on the side of the face, but he's won the ball back for County very bravely, and the Hatters are on the charge. It's Warburton to strike from distance on his left foot. Never really got hold of it, but it stays 2-0 to County.
Almost definitely now, you would say, going to go down to the last day.
But Chorley and County currently both locked on 79 points at the top of the table in the live league table. Only goal difference is putting Chorley in front. Here's Osborne down the right wing at the Cheadle end, finding Mulhern. His cross is deflected away from the penalty area, but County still have it with Scott Duxbury. Duxbury's going to go for goal here, and it hits the fullback and comes to Mulhern. Brave goalkeeping by Mason. He makes the block. Mulhern denied, and it stays 2-0 to the Hatters. County, knowing that it's only goals at the moment that's keeping them off the top, have got to go in search of more. Mulhern, little flick with the back of the heel there, didn't quite come off, and Rowney's cleared it. Thornley's hurt though. I think the studs of Frank Mulhern's boot may have just caught him there. Here come County again though, with Duxbury firing one in. He's clipped the top of the crossbar. I'm not sure what he was trying to do from there.
Yeah, I've just seen Jason Gilchrist warming up down there.
That would be the spark.
Is he going to be that? Yeah, is he going to provide that? Because at the moment, County, they are getting a lot of balls into the box, but they're not getting a great deal of success.
Mulhern was on his knees then, but he's picked himself up to get a shot in. And Stevenson, from 5 yards out, has missed a simple chance.
And Frank Mulhern's leading the line at the moment with those 3 behind him. Would you see Darren Stevenson push up maybe? Well,
and he's nicked the ball, Stevenson. This is the chance County have waited for. It's on a plate for Mulhern, is it? No, the goalkeeper dives down to deny him. Remarkable support. County support just been growing and growing as the belief that there might be something special happening in SK3 has also been growing. Here's Matty Warburton glancing the ball on to Mulhern, who holds it up nicely. Has support from Osborne coming in off the left. He plays a lovely reverse pass then to Mulhern, who's inside the area. Mulhern, the goalkeeper, bats it away. Stevenson couldn't get there. Turnbull does. Takes it away then from Sam Walker, who was just about to pull the trigger, and the move breaks down completely. Chorley have a penalty up in the northeast. It's still 0-0, but Chorley have a penalty up at Spennymoor. Spennymoor 0, Chorley 0, but the Magpies have a penalty. Meanwhile, County have a free kick here. Turnbull takes, it's too high, it goes out for a goal kick. Kenny Boxall just reminding the fans to stay off the pitch after the game. This could be a real... There's news coming in. Chorley have missed the penalty.
Well, look at the players on the pitch now for County. They don't know what the fans are cheering for.
They might be imagining that's a Spennymoor goal. It's not. But it's still 0-0 up in the northeast. That's Chris, you said it. It'll be the biggest cheer of the day. Well, news from elsewhere has caused the biggest cheer of the day. Chorley have missed from 12 yards. Oh, when something like that happens, you just wonder. You just wonder. Is it going to be your day? Is it going to be your week? Is it going to be your season? Already relegated.
Oh!
As news comes in, has there been a goal up in the northeast? I don't think it is. I don't think it is, by the way. I think that's a false alarm. You do get this. You do get this around grounds on the final day. But I think that's a false alarm. A lazy shot in the end from Frank Mulhern over the bar. County, by the way, with 14 attempts on goal this afternoon, 12 corners. The Nash with 5 attempts and 4 corners. County with 2 goals to the Nash's 0. Now then, we are hearing more dramatic news at the moment. This could be decisive. I can tell you,
come on,
County are back on top of the league. What an atmosphere inside this ground now. What a turnaround, and it's a goal that hasn't even been scored here. Spennymoor 1, Chorley 0 is confirmed as the latest score up in the northeast. Spennymoor have taken the lead. The Hatters are back on top of the table. The title is back in County's hands.
I tell you what, there are people running to the players in the dugout now for County to show them the phone to say this is the score. Matty Warburton and Paul Turnbull celebrate with and they're 4 minutes into injury time.
Spennymoor. Glenn Taylor, by the way, heading home 1-0 here at Edgeley Park. Here at Edgeley Park, there's a free kick to Curzon Ashton on the edge of the County penalty area. As it stands, the Hatters are back on top of the league. The free kick's gone straight into the County wall. Offside against the left back McJanet. Free kick to County. The Hatters lead 2-0. Spennymoor are in front.
Wow.
Glenn Taylor's headed in at the far post up in the northeast in the dying seconds. What drama! And there goes the final whistle here. County have won 2-0. It's all about what happens up at Spennymoor now. The Moors are leading by a goal to 0. As it stands, County are top, and it's all over. It's all over at Spennymoor. County are back at the top of the league. They just need to go to bottom basement club Nuneaton next weekend and get a win, and the Hatters will be crowned champions of the National League North. What drama here at Edgeley Park this afternoon, but more drama up in the northeast. Glenn Taylor has scored the decisive goal this season, and when they hand out the Player of the Year awards, Chris Ridgeway, I think Glenn Taylor should be on the list.
I'll give it in myself. I'll drive it in. John, the fans are now hearing this. It's going off everywhere.
Unbelievable scenes at Edgeley Park. County have won here by 2 goals to 0. They've done what they had to do. Both goals coming in the opening 25 minutes. After 5 minutes, Ash Palmer drilled home from a closely taken corner to give the Hatters the advantage. Then on 25 minutes, Jake Kirby's cross picking out Matty Warburton, and County's leading goal scorer poaching at the near post to claim his 26th of the season, his first in 13. County went on dominating the game but couldn't add to those 2 goals. Elliot Osborne thought he should have had a penalty in the first half. Scott Duxbury clipped the top of the bar in the second, and Darren Stevenson missed a sitter midway through the second half. But what drama up in the northeast. Chorley missed a penalty through Adam Blakeman, and then Glenn Taylor for Spennymoor popping up with a last minute winner to put the title back in County's hands. It's all on County now. All they have to do is go to bottom of the league Nuneaton next weekend, Chris, win the game, win the title.
I have to keep checking the result. I can't believe it. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. I mean, talk about drama, talk about excitement, talk about why you follow this sport and why you follow this football club. This is why you do it.
Oh, what scenes here at Edgeley Park. What scenes. Absolutely brilliant. Listen to these fans. You cannot believe it, Chris. Who would have written that script?
This is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. This is what the season has been building up to. The whole season it's been building up to this. I'm getting my phone is going mad. People texting me saying it's in County's hands. Chorley missing the penalty. Spennymoor hitting the post. And now 1 game to go. And if you couldn't pick it, you couldn't pick a better team to play.
You always felt there might be another twist in the tail. That proved to be the case, and it's all geared up now for a title party, hopefully at Nuneaton next weekend. And surely now, even County fans who've been used to massive disappointment must feel that this is the chance for their first league title in more than 50 years, Chris.
John, this is quite possibly the most remarkable game I've seen at Edgeley Park. We were there in the 90s. We were there through those games. Ian Dowie owned goals and Dave Jones promotion teams and everything else. But what we've just seen, they're celebrating up in the gantry. It's everywhere. It's just magical.